Hey everyone! Welcome back to another pick a card reading here on my YouTube channel, Into the Light. Thank you so much for being here today and clicking on this video. So today's reading is going to be about who will you marry? So what's their personality going to be like? Maybe their signs, their characteristics, whatever it is. And maybe do you know this person or not already? So we have three groups to choose from today. We have group 1 with the tree agate, group 2 with the moonstone, and group 3 with the lavender rose quartz. So think about the question, who will I marry? And let your intuition guide you to your pile of choice. Without further ado, you can find your timestamps in the description box or the comments down below. I'll see you at your pile. Alright, so if you have chosen the tree agate, who will you marry? Let's figure it out. Okay, make sure you can see everything here. Okay, first card we have here is the Knight of Cups. We have the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune. We have the World here. Let me just move this back a little bit. Next we have soulmate. Okay, so definitely you'll be marrying a soulmate. We have Venus, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and then we have Duration. There are a lot of cards here, so bear with me. Wait a second. Okay, and then for your oracle cards, we have Love and Ascending. Nice, that's really sweet. Okay. So, well, you can see all the cards here. Okay, so what I'm getting first off, like definitely you're going to be marrying your soulmate. This is somebody that you have this soul contract with. You're destined to marry this person. This is also somebody that, you know, things go really easy with this person because they are a soulmate. And it feels really easy to be with this person. And you just get along really well. I do see like how you marry this person is this person could come into your life when you're kind of going through a really hard time, or maybe you just came out of a relationship, or something kind of happened in your life where you just feel kind of broken and sad and lost and concerned and things like that. So I feel like this person is going to come into your life in divine timing. You know, when you really feel like I'm done with love, I'm over it, this is when this person is going to come into your life, and you're going to allow them in because you're already thinking to yourself like, damn, like I went through a lot, but like this person coming into my life right after I went through something so, you know, heart-wrenching, this has got to be a sign, right? This has to be some good fortune coming in here because I already went through a lot, right? So you're going to take a chance on this person, and you're going to see that this person really completes you. This person makes you really happy. This person is also somebody that shows you that you're through and you're done that cycle of all the karmic, nasty, like bad relationships. You know, you're through with all of that and you finally met the one. I'm getting that this person is very tall as well. If you are looking to date somebody that is a man, okay, especially with the Tower and then the World card, very tall. Okay. If you are looking to date a woman here, I'm getting that they have really long legs. They might not be tall, but they have really long legs, or they have a long torso. Okay, they can have brown hair. There's a possibility for ginger, blonde, or just really dark hair. Okay, I'm also seeing that this person has a really distinct nose. Like they could have like a small nose, or their nose is just really cute. You really like their nose. You feel like it suits their face very well. They have very strong like features. So if it's like a man, they have a very strong jawline. If it's a woman, they have very like strong kind of like sensual eyes. You know, it's like they can give you that look and you're like, ooh, you know what I mean? Also very nice lips. Very nice lips here. And their skin is very soft. Like their skin is always really soft, maybe because of routine they keep up with, or they just have really soft skin. All right, because this person, again, they also take care of themselves very well with Venus here. Like they take care of their face, they take care of their hair, they dress really well, they smell really good always. They really cherish their body because their body is their vessel. They take care of themselves, they take care of their body because their body is their temple. But also with Venus here, it's like you and this person are going to really get so much pleasure from each other. Like you will literally not have to feel like you're not getting enough from this person. Like there's a lot of passion here. This person is very charming, again, very beautiful. This person might be really good at art, or they're like artistic, they're very skilled, they're very talented, they're very creative. They can come up with ideas very quickly as well. I'm also feeling a lot of people are attracted to your person, like your husband or your wife, like they're very attracted to them, and like they kind of feel like, damn, like you really like won. Like this is like the jackpot right here with your person. But everybody sees how much you in love you guys are with each other. You're always like with each other, holding hands, always like kissing and just being really sweet, and like your partner, your spouse takes very good care of you. Like always make sure that you're having a good day. Even if you had a bad day, like this, your spouse is going to be able to, run you a bath or just make you like your favorite food or something. It's like because they want you to enjoy being around them. They want you to enjoy being in the house with them. So this is going to be a really big change. I'm seeing 555. So this is really going to be a huge switch when it comes to relationships. So you're not even going to have anybody treat you like this until you meet your spouse here. Okay, they can have a Venus in Scorpio or Venus in Sagittarius. If not, they can also be a Libra, a Scorpio, or a Sagittarius sun, moon, or rising. Okay, this person is very intuitive too, but they just might be like really in tune with your body and your own feelings, right? With Scorpio too, it's like there's something about your spouse's look. Again, like they have some kind of like mystical, like very sensual, because like Scorpios, they have really nice eyebrows and their eyes, you just know when somebody's a Scorpio, because there's just very distinct features here. But also I feel like if with Venus and Scorpio, this person is going to be a little bit possessive over you because they're like a possessive lover. They're going to want you around all the time. They're going to want to like check up on you all the time. Like they're going to give you your space when you ask for it, but they are a very possessive lover, right? And with Sagittarius here, your spouse might be somebody that travels a lot, or they're just very insightful. They have this higher level of learning, or they have this higher level of education here. Okay, very very athletic person. Like even if they aren't like super fit or anything, they're still very athletic. So more about your spouse's personality. They're very strong, they're very mature and committed. They're very deeply committed to this connection here. Nothing really phases them. Like they are just always pulling through. They're very resilient, and they probably had a really rough childhood, or just had a lot of like not so great things happen to them, but they keep on going and they're very strong, and they're going to remind you about your strength. They're going to remind you about who you are, and not to feel super down on yourself and beat yourself up because there's always another day. They're going to be very much in love with you. This is unconditional love here. You guys are so attracted to each other, so affectionate with each other. Again, as I said, always kissing, holding hands. Even when you're cooking, like they're going to come up behind you and give you kisses and just be really sweet and always want to be around you. And with ascending, it's like this is a next level relationship. This relationship will continue thriving, will continue expanding. You're going to learn more things about yourself in this relationship, and there won't be very many obstacles in this relationship either. So again, this is very divine soulmate here, higher level soulmate. They're going to come in at the right time. They're going to be like your cheerleader, your motivator, and very sweet and loving towards you. Okay, so that's what I got for you guys that chose group 1 with the tree agate. If you enjoyed that reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye now. Alright, so if you have chosen the moonstone crystal, you found your way to your reading. So who will you marry? I'm just going to put it to the side because I knew with group 1 there's a lot of cards, so Okay, who will you marry? We have the Three of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Hanged Man, the Queen of Swords. We have the Five of Wands, and we have the Ten of Cups. Okay. Then we have Honeymoon, Leo, the 12th house, Modesty. And for your oracle cards, we have Boat and I Like You. Awesome. Sorry if you can't see all the cards here. There's a lot, but I will hold them up when I'm talking about them. All right. Was that a rubber band? I don't even know what just happened. Okay, so who will you marry? So the person that you marry is somebody that you feel like this is somebody that you can really work with. Like, I know some people, like, they get into marriages and they're like, you know, they love their spouse, but it's like they can never work with them. You know, I feel like this is somebody that you can work with and build with. I feel like this is very like power couple vibes here. Very like you both have this destiny and you can really help each other get there, you know? And I'm also picking up that your spouse is going to really help you with your dream. And I feel like as well, this is like coming through. You and your spouse are going to build your home. Like maybe your first home, you might start off with like a home that you just like buy, but you're going to build a dream home with your spouse. This is a message coming very clearly for your group here. Okay, you're building a legacy as well for your family and your future kids. Your future spouse is also going to be somebody that might be more on the slimmer side, like more slim, more sleek kind of look here. They might wear baggy clothes sometimes, and even if it, like, you know, this person dresses very feminine, they're still going to have more of like a baggy clothes look. Like, you know, they'll like to like dress up and stuff, but like they wear more baggy clothes, so you might not even know that they're very like slim until, you know, you don't really see them with much clothes on. I do get here that your future spouse is going to be somebody that's kind of sharp with their tongue. You know, they're going to like tell you how it is, and like, you know, they're going to really always tell you the truth, and they're going to be very like disciplined too, but it's like they are always going to communicate with you all the time, which is great. And you're going to want somebody that communicates very well with you. Just sometimes you could be like, oh, why you got to tell me that? But you know it's out of love because, you know, this is your spouse. I do get, though, that your family may not approve of this relationship when you first start, okay? Or your family might not approve of like your spouse in the beginning. Because maybe this is somebody that you were with before in the past and things changed and now you're with them, or you're just going to end up marrying somebody and your spouse is going to be really different from your culture. Your spouse is going to be very different from the religion that you grew up with. So your family is going to be a little bit like iffy about that and might want to debate you on that, and like will be like, oh, how will you raise your children, or how will you do this, how will you do that? Okay, so your family's going to have a lot of say about this connection and your marriage here. But I'm getting, though, once you guys go on the honeymoon, like I feel like the honeymoon is a lot more important than your wedding itself, because you already feel like your wedding is going to be a little bit hectic because both of your families are a little bit different. It's still going to be a wonderful like marriage and a wonderful wedding, but you're really more so looking forward to the honeymoon, so it's just you two, because you and your spouse have that really close relationship and a very close connection where it's like if you could just get married with just you and your spouse, you wouldn't even mind because you're just that much in love and you don't really care about anything else. I feel like for some of you, if you want to, you might do like eloping. Like I know some people do that, like they elope and just, you know, they travel somewhere and get married. So for some of you, you might do that, but others, like you will have a wedding, but like the honeymoon is more something you're looking forward to. Okay. So your person can be a Leo, or they can be like sun, moon, rising here, Leo. Other than that, I do pick up that this person could be an air sign. All right. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. There is the 12th house here too. So I feel like the 12th house, this is about things that are hidden, things that like we don't want other people to know. So I feel like that's another reason why I'm picking up like maybe your family won't approve, your parents won't approve of this connection right away. And that's why you're kind of like keeping this a little bit more secret until you really want to get very serious with your relationship. I feel like marriage is going to happen very fast for you guys, like very quickly when you get with this person. And I also feel like there is a possibility that you guys just end up like getting engaged and then telling everybody that you're engaged. So it's like you guys can't tell us not to get married. You know what I mean? Um which shows the amount of love that you have for each other. Your future spouse is going to be very self-confident, very creative. They're going to be like this leader energy, okay? Your future spouse might also like have like a lot of money or like something like that. Like they have a lot of money, but they don't tell people or show people that, because they're very modest with this. So this is more about your future spouse's personality. So they're very modest, very simple. They have a lot of self-respect, very respectable. And this is like crazy because it's like your family is not going to really approve because of what they look like on the outside or because of the religion or culture or how they grew up. But this person, your future spouse, is like amazing. Like they're sweet and loving and passionate and like they're leaders, they're making a lot of money, they're very respectful, they're very loyal, so it's like once your family gets to know them more and more, then they're going to start liking them even more. Okay? But I also get with the boat here that you two will definitely be, spending a lot of time with each other. You might live pretty far from your family too, but it's fine here. And that you're going to start like with as a friendship kind of situation before you like get into like marriage or get into a relationship, get into marriage here. But this person is somebody that likes you a lot right now. Like in this present time, this is somebody that has a lot of compassion towards you right now. And this might be somebody that you start flirting with and then you start like getting deeper into a connection. But it's like you never really thought it would go that far. But this is somebody that's going to want to date you and actually take things slow because again, they're very respectable, so they're going to do things the right way, and they're going to take a chance on this relationship no matter what. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. They're gonna be very sweet, very nice. They can have long hair or short hair. It doesn't really matter here, but I do see that they have darker hair. Your future spouse is gonna be very wise too. Again, very abundant. They might have their own business or whatever they do at work, they have like a higher position. So you're gonna be very well taken care of. You're gonna have a beautiful family home. You're gonna have a great family life. Like you're always gonna be happy when you're at home. You're gonna love being at home. And again, I feel like you guys are building your dream home together as well. Yeah, you and your future spouse are a team, especially with like you guys like being so excited about the honeymoon, like you really care about each other and just having each other around. So that's what I got for you guys that chose group 2 with the moonstone crystal. If you enjoyed that reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye now. All right, so if you have chosen the lavender rose quartz, you found your way to your reading. So who will you marry? Let's figure it out. So we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Three of Cups, we have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Empress, we have Keep an Open Mind, First House, Fifth House, we have Pushing Upward, then we have the Sword and Rose, and we have Soulmates. So you'll definitely be marrying your soulmate here. Okay, this is going to be a soul connection. You have this soul contract. Might have been married in a past life as well with each other. Okay. Okay, this is like a completely different scenario than the last two groups. But I'm really picking up here that you and your future spouse, you two are going to get really serious really quickly, to the point where some of you, I'm getting like half of you guys, might actually get pregnant, or your spouse will get pregnant, whoever gets pregnant, before you get married. Like, I feel like you guys are going to be engaged and then get pregnant, or you're going to get pregnant and then be engaged. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be very different. Like, the way you guys get to your marriage is going to be really different. I'm getting more so a focus on you, though, with this pile, because your future spouse is really going to immediately really fall for you, because they see your power, they see your strength. You might be an entrepreneur, you're working on something in your life right now. You're really building up your future, building up your own empire, and this is what's going to attract your future spouse, because they already see that you're very abundant and that you don't really need anyone else to be abundant, which is why your future spouse is going to be so attracted to you, because they know that you're going to be honest, and they know that you're not going to like try to take from them. Because I do get your future spouse is going to be really rich, or they also have their own business or empire kind of building up here. So that's going to be really great to see that you also have your own form of abundance, your own form of income. And yet you and your future spouse are going to have a lot of dates, and you're going to be getting to know each other like while you are also married, because I feel like you're always going to be able to have that time for each other, because you do have these businesses where you can actually spend time together more than like always being at work. So it's like you actually will have enough time to be with your future spouse. And if you are actually pregnant before you do get married, you're going to have more time to like be with your children. You might be like kind of like at home parents for a little bit, but you still have those businesses that are keeping you going and keeping you stable. Because I'm also seeing that you will be balancing two things, and especially with the Empress here too, it's like you're going to be balancing both home life and both work, or you're going to be balancing both like having children and your marriage here. Okay. And again, we also have the fifth house, which rules children. So I feel like, again, like children might be something that happens very early in your relationship or before you get married. But immediately your spouse is going to just notice you, and I feel like your spouse is going to be different than what you expected. Like, maybe you're not going to um recognize that this person really really enjoys your company or really loves being around you, like more than friends, like romantically. But you're going to give this person a chance, because this is your soulmate, and they're going to differ than your usual expectation or your usual type, right? But they're still your soulmate. And the divine is not going to put you with anybody that like isn't worth it for you. This is somebody that you need, right? Sometimes we want people that we really want, and we want people that suit like suit a certain expectation that we have, but that's not always what we need. And the divine knows what you need, so you're going to get what you need. And this person is going to be perfect for you. They're going to be a perfect parent and also a perfect spouse for you. Like, obviously people make their mistakes and everything, but they're going to be perfect for you, right? This person is always, your future spouse is always going to tell you the truth. They're always going to be clear with you. They're always going to want to communicate with you, even when they're vulnerable conversations. Like, they're always going to be there for you. They're going to protect you and your home and your family. Okay, they're going to be very protective over all of you. Even your pets that you have, they'll be very protective over your pets. They're going to make sure that your home has a lot of security. Like, you're going to have like security cameras and stuff. Like, if your future spouse isn't at home, they're going to make sure that you're safe, right? So that's what I'm getting here for you as well. For some of you, like, because I do sense that this group is going to have like a lot of money, if you need to have like a nanny, or if you need to have some sort of babysitter to take care of your kids so that you can spend more time together as, a couple, that's going to happen. And it's going to be easy to do that because you have the money to do so. Also, getting your future spouse is very creative as well. For this group, it's a little weird because I'm not really getting any character, like, I'm not getting any like things about like what they look like really for this group, unlike the last two. And especially with these cards, they're all very feminine too. So I don't know, maybe your future spouse might have a little bit more feminine features, or again, if you are looking to marry a woman, they're going to be like the ideal woman for you, you know? They might have obviously a little bit more differences than your expectation, but they're going to be very beautiful. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, a lot of people look up to your future spouse as well, maybe at work or just job, like their job. Maybe their friends as well or family. Like your future spouse gets a lot of attention, but I feel like both of you get a lot of attention as well. People know who you are and people know who your spouse is, right? People know like about you guys because you have so much recognition, both of you. Um, and I feel like with the fifth house here as well, your child is going to look like split image, like you and your future spouse. Like you made like a love child. So your child's going to look like both of you. Okay? Yeah. And I feel like you guys are very big on investing. So you also have more money coming in all the time because it says investment, gambles, and other games. The power of love. So it's gonna like you definitely are very much in love with each other. Like there's strong, strong love here. Your future spouse is going to highly, highly desire you before you get together as well. A little bit more about their personality, though. We have pushing upwards. So your future spouse is going to be very confident. They're always going to be elevating. Again, they're always like gaining more, like more abundance. Possibly, again, maybe they're at a manager position at work and then they end up going to CEO or, just with their business, they're always growing. Their business is always like elevating here, right? And I feel like your future spouse as well is going to receive a lot of recognition for what they do. I feel like for some of you, your future spouse might put out a book or some sort of work that's going to help a lot of people. Okay, it's going to help a lot of people get out of like a sad or bad place. Your future spouse is definitely going to be somebody that's like an advocate, very motivational, but they also like have like such a big business, right? So they might be making a lot of money, but at the same time, they're helping so many people too, right? I feel like they have a close relationship with their mother as well, or their sister, or an aunt here. Maybe they grew up with only sisters, or they grew up with, only their mother around, like a single mom. Yeah, I feel like your future spouse too, like they like challenges. They like being challenged because they know that they can do anything that they put their mind to. They're very competitive as well. Um, let's see. Feel like for some of you, you're going to have an option between two people, but like obviously you're going to end up with, the perfect spouse for you. But you're going to have to make a choice here between two people, especially when I see the Three of Cups and the Two of Pentacles, right? But again, with the Three of Cups here, I feel like your future spouse is really good at throwing like birthday parties and celebrations. Like they're never going to miss an anniversary here. So for signs, they could be a water sign, an earth sign, fire sign. Really, all of them are here. Like all these signs are here. So there's no like specifics. Like this group, there's no specifics. Like the last two, there was, but I feel like there's more specifics about your like your family life and how they were or who they were growing up and things like that. Like the example of having a single mother parent like when they're growing up and things like that. But yeah, this person is also gonna be your future spouse is also gonna be really romantic, very fun to be around, very creative, very skilled. And yeah, probably have their own business as well. So that's what I got for you guys. That chose group 3 with the lavender rose quartz. If you enjoyed that reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye now.